Hello, hi there. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. Hopefully this is going to be a quick one. I have got quite a few things to get done this evening before the day is out, and I'm going away for the weekend with my daughter and got to pack and do things like that. So I was thinking of things I'd like to do on the train, as always, and I wanted to start jotting down some ideas for scrapbooking, a few more ideas. And I like to map out sort of designs like for cards and scrapbooking and my albums on squared paper or dotted squared paper. And so I found a notebook that I started using, and I wish I hadn't started using it just for writing notes in because it's got squared paper. And so I kind of want to like pull it apart and do something else with it to make a new notebook that's dedicated just for scrapbooking. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. So hello if you're watching on the replay. Thank you for coming in. For some reason I can't see your comments. Let's have a look who's... Yes, people are there. I just can't see them. This is typical. Sometimes it just takes a moment for my software to figure out what's going on. So I'll do that for now and let you have a look at my desk. There we go. Oh, I can see it's somebody's birthday. Yay! Hello. But sorry, got the wrong. I was going to say the wrong name then. Brian. Oh my word, sorry. Took me a while to get there. Hi Lisa, hi Vicky, hi Valerie, hi Shaz, Kim, Monica, Patricia. Who else is here? Hi Bev, good morning and happy birthday. Brian! I would sing, but they can say it in the chat. Alright, so I was thinking of using this as my cover paper, my notebook cover, and I'm going to take apart this notebook that I received from Stampin' Up quite a while ago now, and I was looking at it thinking, ooh, there are some very usable pages in there. There's some signatures that haven't been touched because it's the notebook is actually constructed of various signatures. So I'm actually just going to rip, ooh, she says, a little bit harder than what I thought it was going to be. All right, there we go. Look, you can see there I've done some sketching and then something's happened to it. I've got like really bad dog ears on one corner. So I was going to trim it down a bit, but hopefully be able to restitch the signatures. So let's have a look at what's going on here. Yeah, look at that. So some of it is stitched. Oh, I hope I'm not destroying it by doing this. Did I just destroy it? Okay, I might have just destroyed that. Alright, let's see if there's another way of doing this. Ugh. Okay. I might be able to stitch through that. I haven't pulled it through, so it looks like I could potentially stitch through that. I'll get rid of this one here. That's a little bit ripped. Could stitch. Alright. Is there another one? Let's see what I can pull apart here. So I'm thinking of actually trimming this down to make a square notebook. I'm going to try not to rip this one. I'm just going to snip the threads away. There we go. Right. I'll have to salvage what information I want to keep off there at some point. No, oh no, that's ripped through. I guess I could stitch. Hold on, I wonder if I could stitch through another section. Okay, potentially. Alright, first of all, I need to just trim these papers down to the size that I want to use. And ideally, the book, I don't know what, if I score this how I want it to be, I actually want to put a little bit of a, to strengthen the edges, I'm actually going to score each end so I can fold it in and glue it. So if I do that, if I fold that like that, and then fold this over to meet that in there, that is my cover size or cover width that I want to create. Now, I was partly inspired by, I've just seen that Anne Rieger has posted a notebook that she's just made, and it was using this paper that she's, well, not this paper, some paper she stamped during a Stippled Blossoms class. So it's partly her and partly my need of this notebook that I'm making this. So I'm going to measure then what size that is across there, and that's just under 14 centimetres. But I do have quite a bit to play with, so I could make this, let's have a look. Okay, I'm just going to make it the width of my paper, or the height of my paper, minus a centimetre all the way round. So I wasn't planning on lining this, I was just going to stick this, but I could be persuaded to line it. I'm wondering if I've got a nice piece of bright paper I could hide this with. So I'll just measure that again. So it's about 7.5 inches. So if I take it to 7 inches, right, so these papers have got to be cut down. Yeah, and look, see, dog ear. Dog ears! We call them dog ears. What do you guys call them? Do you call them dog ears as well? I mean, dog ears are much nicer than these, really, when they're clean. Right, so I want to make sure I've got enough to cut 7 inches. So I don't know what. I'm going to start with the good side and just cut enough so I get rid of. There's a curved corner on these, so I just want to get rid of the curved corner. So basically, that's halfway between those dots. And then I'm going to cut at 7 inches. Okay, nice. Well, that's not very straight, Ruth. What's going on? Oh well. It's just a notebook. Get over yourself. Do you ever get to that point when you're making something and you're getting far too pedantic about it, far too, particular, and it's like, oh, get over yourself, it's just a whatever. And especially as this is for me, I'm not giving this to anybody, it's not really for anyone else's viewing apart from my own. It's not a big deal, Ruth. Although that just does not look straight. Hold on. Why is that? Maybe I should cut it like that. I think the notebook is on the wonk. I think the original notebook is wonky. That's what I'm going to say. Right. That'll do. So I'm going to just stitch all this back together. And then I'm going to get my metal ruler and trim it so it's all nice and straight later on. So let me find myself a nice needle. So I've got a nice needle here. Oh, and there's some baker's twine. Yay! And I need to glue this together. Now, what do you think? Shall I put a nice liner on the inside? I'll just pop it up to that point there, I think. What colours have we got going on here? I'm going to see if I can find myself a nice piece of paper to go on the inside. I've got several retired things here that I could use. Oh, look at that. That would look nice. And, oh, that would look nice on the other side. Let's do that. So, I'm going to measure. Oh, this would be a great time for my metal ruler to... Oh, no, it's not very messy. I thought it was missing then. Oh, right, let's have a quick look at who's in the chat. Hi. Oh, Bev's got a channel. Oh, hello. Aloha, Barbara. Oh, I tell you what. If Bev's got a channel, I'll subscribe. Only Ruth would pull a book apart to remake it. Yeah. Yeah. What can I say? You're going to love it more when I've done it. Just saying. Right. 14. 13 and a half. 13 and a half. Yeah, 13 and a half by... Right, remember 13 and a half by 18 and a half, everybody. That's why you love me, Lisa. Sorry, I'm a bit slow tonight. Oh dear. So May and I went off to the Eisteddfod this morning. I was up at the crack of dawn. Well, for me it was the crack of dawn because I'm quite a late riser. I was out the house by what, 20 past 8? Half 8 this morning. Don't die of shock, those of you who know me. Yeah, so we were watching young people playing stringed instruments by 8:45 this morning. It was very, very entertaining, very enjoyable. So, can't complain at all. We had a very nice day. So yes, we had young people playing stringed instruments, violins, cellos, and double basses. Yeah, there was a double bass. And then we listened to young people singing, had a wander around looking at various stalls, had some ice cream. Oh, although I had a bit of a rubbish start. Don't all feel too sorry for me though. Yeah, we went to great effort to pack a bit of a picnic so that we didn't spend loads of money once we were there. And I made a lovely pot of coffee with some of the when Janice came to visit the other week, Janice bought me some lovely roasted coffee beans from a local coffee roasters of hers, and I exchanged, basically. I gave her some of my beans that I get from my supplier. Anyway, I'd ground some beans up a few days ago, and I was just using up, these beans to make a lovely coffee. I frothed some milk, put it into this nice container that was going to keep it nice and warm. Anyway, got into the Eisteddfod pod, and we're looking at the first stall, and first bookstall, and May goes, "Mum, you're dripping." I'm like, oh. I lost about 2/3 of that coffee, Janice. The coffee that I made, not the coffee you gave me, but the coffee I made. And I got my notebook damp. Everything was damp, including my backside. My jumper, my top that I was wearing, that I'm still wearing, it dried out. And then I had to sit through it, so I ended up having to reverse my jumper. I wore it backwards so that I wasn't sitting on a wet jumper. And then anyway, there's worse things that could have happened, and throughout the whole time I was thinking, there's worse things that could have happened, there's some reason that this happened to slow me down, yeah, so anyway, apart from that, I bumped into a lady who used to teach my older boys. I've not seen her for many, many years, so it was really nice to see her. You know what, I'm just going to do this bottom one first before I do that side one. And who else? Two local police ladies that are normally hanging about in Welshpool. I saw them there too, because it's only up the road from Welshpool, so I think the police probably couldn't take holiday at the moment because they've got to be out in force, not out in force, but showing up to the event. And if you watch S4C, today's programme, one of the programmes about the Eisteddfod, you can catch a glimpse of May and I in an audience. So we went to watch the lady receiving her. So traditionally, every year, someone is named the chair they for a poem that they write. So it's a very high honour. So we went to the chairing ceremony and watched that. Please remember, everything was in Welsh. So May could understand a bit of it, and I didn't understand most of it. But that's why it was so lovely just to go and enjoy the music. Because what's so wonderful about music is music has no barriers, does it? It's just one, everyone speaks music. Yeah, so it was really nice just to sit and listen. Okay, right. I think I might trim first before stitching in. So I'm going to cut off up to there. I'm just going to put my nail mark there. I've got my metal ruler, and I'm going to try trimming it with the Stampin Up scalpel, just to see how sharp this is, because I don't think I've used it for doing something quite like this before. So this is going to be my trial, see what it's like. Right. Yes, exactly. I mean, I smelled of you're laughing. I smelt of coffee. So and then the other thing was, Janice, and Shaz will laugh at me, is guess what bag I had with me? Yes, my nice new Stampin' Up bag that I want to take away with me for the weekend. So I got home and emptied it completely, and I've rinsed it out, and it's hanging in my bathroom, drying. And then I very nearly lost, I tell you what I nearly lost but didn't, my Stampin' Up shawl that I got last year. My very special Stampin' Up shawl. I walked out of the ears this evening and went, oh, where's my shawl? So I had to retrace my steps, and thankfully it was where I left it. But I tell you what, the price of drinks has gone up at festivals. I had to pay £4 for a coffee. Although my other friend, my other friend, I have friends. A friend went on Monday, and he said he spent £8 on a coffee. I don't know if he got two, but anyway, yeah, it was £4 for coffee, £4 for candy floss. You have a way to get coffee stain out. No, it's fine, Sheila. It's black. It's fine. The bag is black. I'll be fine. Yeah. Right. Oh, where's my needle gone? Oh, there it is in front of me. Right, so I need to decide. Actually, that's the wrong colour, isn't it? That is the wrong colour. I'm going to go for another colour. Oh, that one's better. Oh, but do tell me a way to get coffee stains out, because I'm sure it's not the last time it's going to happen to me, Sheila. Yes, please, give me a tip. I'm happy to take all the tips I can. Yeah, so so some of the so there's competitions basically going on all week at this event. And so some of the competitions are that young people get to play various pieces, like various pieces that they either choose or I think choose from a group of pieces. Then there are some competitions where everybody sings exactly the same thing. So fortunately the pieces they chose were quite pretty to listen to. But basically you sit there for an hour listening to, I don't know, 8 boys and 8 girls all singing the same piece, or girls singing one piece and boys singing another piece. So there's different types of competition. But what is interesting about doing that is that you end up, your ear becomes so kind of familiar with the tune and what they're singing, is that then you really start to pick up the subtle differences between the different performers. And so I'm kind of used to it because my kids have kind of grown up with that system through school, because I used to do mini Eisteddfods at school. But it's absolutely fascinating to kind of be a part of, actually sit there and listen to singing at such a really high standard, because this is the national competition. So all the people who are competing today have gone through regional heats. So it's really cool. Right, so I can see here, look, I've got these holes already there, and I'm thinking I'm just going to use those. But it means that I'm going to have to create holes as I go through. And I'm thinking I'm just going to do a running stitch through and then a running stitch back through. I think that'll work. So to help keep my papers in place, I'm going to use my extra hands, my pegs here. I'm going to sit that into there. Actually, I do have a gadget, but I'm not sure if this is going to help me at all. I think I need to have a rest to sit that in. I didn't buy it at the time. No, that's not going to help me. All right, let's clip these together. My hubby's dancing around the bird. I'm not even reading that out loud. I think that needs to be caught on camera. Shit. We don't believe you. And if you share the video to me now, I can share it with the world, you know. Threatening him with that. Right, I'm going to start in the middle because it kind of makes sense to start in the middle. Oh, and I've made the first hole, so right, it's actually easier for me to do the hole through from the back, sorry, from the in to the out. So I'm just going to make the next hole so I can get that in. Yeah. I must admit, if there is a mosquito buzzing around my bedroom, I can hear it. The high pitched, and I cannot sleep. I have to like get up, switch the light on, find it, kill it before I can go to sleep. So I feel his pain, Shaz. I really do. Right, I'm going to make the executive decision not to include that top. I don't think I need to include that top one there. So I'm going to go back through now and try not to pierce the thread. So back through the same holes. But I'm kind of pushing it downwards with my finger underneath. I'm pushing it out the way so it doesn't pierce it. He's got back in bed. All quiet. Yeah, just wait until he starts snoring, Shaz. Oh, I've got a knot. How did I get this knot? Yes, so what else can I tell you about the Iced Head Rod? So we heard some soloists, then we heard, so soloists accompanied by piano, and then we heard soloists accompanied by harp. That was truly lovely. And what they would do is so each person comes on stage and, oh, okay, take a breath. So each person comes on stage and, oh, what's that? Oh, that's that bit there. Oh, okay, I can live with that. I'll just knot it all off afterwards. And and funny enough, I think I have never seen a male harpist until today. All the harpists I've seen in my life tend to be female. I don't know whether it's just to do with, I don't know. I don't know whether playing the harp appeals to more women than men. I don't know if it's partly to do with finger sizes. You know, we have more delicate fingers, so it's a bit easier for us. I do not know. It's not that the harp discriminates. I don't think it does. It just is. First time I've seen a male harpist today. And so he would then get the performer to sing through the first verse of the song, which we'd heard already many times. And then I think partly because they had never sung with him before, and then they would perform the song. And then another competition we listened to was group singing. So a group of I'm trying to think how many were there. Probably about 15 to 20 young people singing again one song, but with various parts, you know, harmonising and stuff to piano. So that was very pleasant. I think he's trying to scare the fly to death. Oh, fly swatters are the way to go with flies, definitely. You cannot kill them with your bare hands. All right, so I'm going to end up with 2 bows because I'm special. I'm so special. I've got 2 bows. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get a bow out of this, but I'll certainly get a double knot. Right, put my finger there. There we go. Actually, I'm going to make it a triple knot just to be safe. And then knot that off. How long's that taken me? Half an hour. Okay, that's not too bad. Because I need to go back. Hi, Heather. I must tell Peter he's not killing flies in the right correct attire. Shaz, just thought of something. I'll message you. Something rude. I think he's from the Karate Kid. Oh dear, how did we get... Well, I blame Shaz. Shaz's husband trying to swat flies. There we go. Right, I think I've got enough to make one little bow with a double knot. Another double knot. There we go. And trim that off. Trim that off. What am I going to do with this end here? Okay. I wonder if I can do the world's tiniest little bow. Not quite the world's tiniest, but tiny enough. Come on. It's very tricky with one very short nail on my left hand. Oh, well, I doubt that's going to stay for too long, but I'll live with my 2 little bows. There we go. Right, I'm done, I think. Got my new notebook to draw my ideas for scrapbook layouts. These are not quite centimetre. What are these? Are these these in inches? Oh, I think these are in inches. Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is, if I just show you what I'll probably end up doing. Is I like to draw things not to scale, obviously, because I've not got 12 inches of paper here, but in using a number or size that I can easily retranslate. So if I do these at 4 inches, 4 by 4, it means it makes it very easy for me that after I've drawn it, all I've got to do is then times the measurement by 3 to get to 12 by 12. Because this is 4 inches, so this is, you know, a third of the size. So I don't know, let's have a think. If I was to say, oh, I want a frame here, like so, and I want to put, I don't know, that's the middle. So I want to pop my pictures there with, I don't know, a flower there with some leaves, and a flower there with some leaves. Then what I can do is go, okay, so I need, so measure that across there, so that's 3 inches times 3 is 9 inches, so that section there is 9 inches. Okay. Oh, sorry, you can't really see that, can you? But anyway, so that's how that's going to work. Okay, I can go on my travels now. I've got my notebook, got my pencil case. I've got my other notebook. That's got my other notes in here. Yeah, see, look, this is my squared notebook, and this is I draw. Oh, look, see, coffee stain. This is where I draw out some of my album ideas. Right, I'm ready to travel. You know what, I'm going to stick this thread back in here just to make it easier to find my needle. Right, put that back up there. Right, my lovelies, thank you so much for joining me. I can't breathe from laughing so much. Shaz, you need to breathe. Quick, put the oxygen on. I know how bad you have been at breathing recently. So, right, I'm just going to put my safety thing back on here. Oh, where is my safety thing? Oh, okay, I'm just going to put it back in here. Excuse me. So there we go. How to rescue an old notebook. I mean, mine was slightly easier in that it already was folded up and it had some stitch areas to make it easy to put together. But there we go. Repurposing. Right, how long is your journey? Couple hours, 2.5 hours. It's not too far. Yeah, not too far at all. But yes, I'm off to see my sister. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to see my sister. It's my niece's birthday. Actually, I don't know if it's her birthday today. Ooh, I just double check. Oh, it's a bit naughty, isn't it? I should know. Have a quick look in my diary. Yes, it's her birthday, and she wanted my daughter to come and hang out with her for her birthday. So, oh no, it's the 1st of June. Phew! That's all right. For some reason, I had in my head it was the end of May. Yeah, it's the 1st of June. And then it's my mother's soon. So, funny enough, it's a year today since we had that amazing party for my mother. So, there we go. Yes, Helen. Helen's the one with the daughter. Yeah, Esther has boys. Yes, off to see Esther. Oh, sorry, Helen. Got to see Helen. Yep. And, Shaz, I'm going to go and see... Liz Yule is going to come over and we're going to have a coffee on Saturday morning. Yeah, so looking forward to that. Right. Take care, everybody. I won't be around tomorrow evening, but I've got a little video of my birthday cards that I'll set to go live. So that I'll do that tomorrow evening. And then What's the date tomorrow? Oh, I need to put. I need to put an order in tomorrow evening. If anybody wants to place an order with me, I'm actually going to just offer for today only, but because I'm still thinking about how to do this. But for today only, if you place an order with me in the next 24 hours, if you place an order of over £50, I will send you a £10 money off voucher for one of my classes. And if you spend over £100, I will give you one of my classes for free. Okay, one of my Zoom classes. So I will I'll do a little infographic and put that just for the next, literally the next, I was going to say 15, 14 hours, because I'll be placing an order tomorrow night at about 9 o'clock. So the deadline, I know what, deadline is 9 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll say that. Yeah. But, no pressure. It was just, if someone's sitting on the fence about placing an order with me, yeah, that's a little incentive. Thank you, Vicky. She just shared the host code. So yeah, place an order with me for £50. You get half price class. 100, you get a whole class, and that's worth £20. So you basically save yourself £20 by placing a £100 order with me. Plus, if you use the host code, you get a voucher anyway as well. I will, Shaz. I will. Right. Lots of love, everyone. Take care for now. I don't think I've used much product that I need to tell you about, apart from, oh yes, the additions kit. I don't know what it's called. The additional kit that goes with your take your pick tool with the knife. It has the perforated edge and that thing, that weapon, the picky thing. So yes, that's what I was showing off today, and a twine. And I think we did this Stamp One Sheet Wonder when I did the Stippled Roses class. So if anyone's interested in doing that class, I'm happy to do a rerun of that one. All right, lovelies. Take care, everybody. Lovely to see you all. So have a great weekend. Oh, from a hot Las Vegas. Oh, hi, Cindy. Bye, Cindy, from a hot Las Vegas.